we've reached that part in the year where we are in that season of reflection. We're at that point in the year where we start to think back on this year and our goals, the things we've accomplished, the things that we didn't accomplish, the things that went right, the things that went wrong. And I want to encourage you as this year ends and the next begins is to not forget the progress that has been made this year. I know for a lot of people, a lot of things didn't go right. It was so much to carry and hold on to with the way of the world, the things that you can't control, the economy, the way the government has handled a lot of things. And I want to reassure you that that's okay. It's okay that everything didn't go according to plan. Think about all of the positive that has happened for you and to you. You know, think about the good that came out the year. Maybe you didn't accomplish everything, but you accomplished something. Maybe you were able to kick an addiction, start school, you got a new job, a better paying job. Maybe you were able to set those boundaries and cut people off that didn't mean you any good. You know, think about and focus on those things. And moving forward, think about the things that you want to accomplish in this upcoming year instead of focusing on, you know, who can possibly go wrong or not work out. Focus on what can go right next year. Don't be so caught up in the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that you forget the blessings that are. You hear me? So I just want to come on and talk to y'all and chat with y'all about that, man. Like this year has been rough. It's been rough, but I have accomplished some of the things that I set out, and for that I'm proud of it. I'm proud of myself. You know, some things didn't work out the way I intended, but that's okay. I'm gonna roll it into next year and adjust accordingly. And I encourage you to do the same. Don't carry the burden of feeling like you're a failure. This year was rough for everybody. If you weren't in that top 1%, this year has been rough. And you shouldn't hold yourself to that standard to try to carry everything when, you know, with some things that you just couldn't control. I want you to reflect on what's coming in 2026 for you. What do you want? How do you want to do things differently next year than this year? I want you to commit to being disciplined in every aspect and getting the job done. Because maybe this year you fell short of being strict and being disciplined on the things you wanted to do, whether it be personal goals, financial goals, whatever. Maybe you fell short. So next year, make that commitment to be more grounded, more disciplined. I want you to pick up a book. I want you to read a little bit more next year. Get out, do things. Don't be such a hobbit and stay inside. If you have the means, by all means, get outside, touch grass. Love on the people that love on you. Don't be afraid to express that. It's cool to kind of open up yourself. I want you to set goals that are realistic for where you want to go, who you want to become. You can't just live through life winging it, essentially. You have to have some type of plan. And I'm not saying you have to have everything down to the T. What I'm saying is set yourself up for a prosperous year to come. Don't be so hard on yourself, but at the same time, be strict enough to hold yourself accountable when you are off track or when things are like drifting too far left. Make sure you get back on the straight and narrow path. Again, when it comes back to love, man, like it's some people that didn't make it this year, that didn't make it through 2025, whether that be to violence, just illness, so count it all joy, the fact that you have made it and that you have another opportunity to start another year and get things done. It's not a one size fit all when it comes to living life, and I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that you can't sit on social media all day trying to mimic other people's lives and trying to obtain what they've obtained and reach the milestones that they've reached, because that's not who you are. That may be not for you. You don't have to strive for their greatness, strive for yours. How do you see yourself? What is it going to take to get there? Stop looking at people highlight reels on social media. In general, I want you next year to distance yourself from that comparison of people on social media and live your life according to your plans, the way you see fit. Because it's not a one size fit all life. What worked for them may not work for you. That may not be your ministry. That may not be your purpose. Set your goals and you accomplish those things. It's not necessarily, a bad thing that you want to do things your way. And don't get discouraged that it's taking you a little bit longer. You probably said this is the year that this thing is going to happen, and it didn't. And that's okay. You keep striving towards that thing, that goal, and eventually it'll fall in place for you. Don't hold yourself to such a high standard that it becomes unattainable. Hold yourself to a standard that you can accomplish, something that you can deal with. You know what I mean? Like don't go out here like, oh, I gotta move like this person. I gotta move like that person. That's not realistic. Be realistic about life. I want you to understand that it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to take a step back from certain things. Prioritizing rest coming up. Maybe this year you are on a grind hustling. I want you to prioritize resting. Prioritize your mental health, your physical health. One of the things that I wanted to do this year is I wanted to get in shape and get my health in order and really carve out that lifestyle. And for the most part, I've accomplished that. Am I at the goal weight that I want to be? No. However, there's been tremendous progress. I counted joy losing 20 pounds this year. For somebody who has struggled with losing weight for so long. So I want to just encourage you to keep going. Don't give up. Don't give in. And man, I know this is short, but I just wanted to come on and say that. So I appreciate you for tuning into another episode of A Particular Word Podcast. It's your boy Chris Wright, man. Until next time, peace, love, and happiness.